I am Roy Lee Cook, and I'm the president of the Prodigy Foundation. And in about an hour or so, I'm going to be giving out the West Virginia Teacher of the Year Award. Most of the people in this area of the country that know me know that I like to tell funny stories. I have a lot of humor in my bones, and I dwell on irony. But I want you to know that today, I want to speak about something that I find very, very, very serious. I've thought about it years, and I believe that and hope that I can talk about something that is a problem in our state. The problem that I see in our state, one of the problems that we can correct very easily, is marijuana. Marijuana is an antiquated law that costs the state a lot of money and harms human lives. And the solution is quite simple: legalize it. Now, in our state legislature recently, we have had some members who have talked about sitting down and maybe, just maybe, doing something to legalize medicinal marijuana. And that is certainly great, because people with AIDS and cancer and those kinds of disease that have nausea and pain get great relief from the smoking or the use of marijuana. But let's go further. Let's talk about the cost. The costs of marijuana are extreme. We have extra police in every county of the state, in every city in the state, that spend most of their time chasing after people with marijuana. Also, our jails and prisons in the state are overcrowded with folks that don't need to be there anyway, because the law is antiquated. It was probably backed by the alcohol industry 70, 80 years ago. And just to mention a couple of things, the state of Washington that recently legalized marijuana anticipate that they will have in cost savings and increased revenues $1.4 billion over the next 5 years. And in California alone, people that grow marijuana have been growing under the radar $14 billion worth of marijuana. Now, those monies can be utilized by our state. And if it's good for them, maybe we could use it ourselves. Now, if we only taxed marijuana at 6%, we could have about $40 million in taxes in the first year. Now, what will we do with those extra sales taxes? Education, education, education. The same thing that our lottery says that they do. Now, we're not saying that every person under the age of 21 should be able to use marijuana. Quite the opposite. We think that it should be regulated as well as taxed, just as alcohol is regulated and taxed. As a matter of fact, marijuana is no more of a gateway drug to heroin and meth as is beer is to Crown Royal and moonshine liquor. It's just as simple as that. It is an antiquated law. And one last thing, the lives that it ruins. I have thought about this for years. There are people that go to jail for small amounts of marijuana because it's illegal, just because it's illegal. Think about this. If Bill Clinton, when he was in college, whether he inhaled or not, had been caught with marijuana, he would have probably been kicked out of college, and we would never have known the wonderful and great president that he has been for us. It is very serious for me. It is not taken lightly. I don't expect you to take it lightly, but we need to give it some consideration because it will help the state of West Virginia. Thank you very much.